I am Corbin, and I will help you learn to perform this first lab as a TA. So what we're doing is the electrical grid lab, and essentially the purpose of this lab is to sort of demonstrate and work with equipotential lines. So what we're going to be working with, you need a grid with electrical ink on it, metallic ink, and you need one of these boards. You need a cord that gathers into one sort of plug like this, and you need two that do not do that. And you need one of these as well. So first we're gonna set up this computer. You need to be logged in. First thing you're gonna do is go to this folder icon, click it, go to the common drive, the PHY folder, physics laboratory, and then you're going to open up Pasco Capstone right here. And once we get into Pasco Capstone, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to open a file at this top left, the folder icon. You need to change the file type from .cap to .ds. And you're going to open the Ohm's Law lab. We're gonna be using the Pasco 850. So just the top one. This lab isn't set up with anything, so we need to do it ourselves. We're gonna go up here to hardware setup. And it should give you a picture of this box we have here. We're going to pick this top right one. That's the output voltage. And we're just gonna click output voltage. And then we're going to pick any one of these four, which correspond to these ports here, just any of them. We're going to scroll down to near the bottom, where you're going to select voltage sensor. And we will, whichever one you selected, we're going to plug this port into this. And we're going to leave this here for now. We're going to take the ones that are singular. We're gonna plug them both into the output slots. And we're going to hook up the other end of these to each end of this board here. You need to make sure that the ends of these are touching the metallic paint, or else the electricity will not be conducted. And you need to hook up one of the ends of the input voltage to one of the ends here, just like this. Now, in order to actually turn on the voltage, we need to go to signal generator here. We need to click waveform DC right here at the bottom. The lab manual asks for a 5 voltage difference, and we're just gonna go ahead and turn that on. Now on the graph, we want to click the y-axis, and we would like to select the voltage sensor right here. And now with the voltage on, we're just going to click record and sort of let that just go. And what we're gonna do is we're going to map out points on this grid that have an equal voltage. And what that means is we're going to place the end of this on here, and we're just going to find out wherever on this sheet the voltage doesn't change. Or in other words, we want this line to be as horizontal as we can be. And we're just going to map the, so for example, this point, which is at 5, 3, has a voltage of about 1.5 voltage, 1.5 volts. So we're just going to mark that on our sheet, the 0.53. And we're going to find another point with 1.5 volts, and that would be around here, which is 9, 4. And so we're going to mark that point as well. And we're just going to draw a bunch of these points. And what you should get is these nice lines of voltage that are, that have no voltage difference between them. And that essentially is what we're going to be doing for the remainder of the lab.